and tell me some things that I should know and our listeners around the country should know about.
If you're trying to change your factory speaker for something aftermarket, you'll notice that they usually have a different plug in the back. This one is a Chrysler speaker. There's the model number, and it's just a 6x9. I'm gonna be replacing it with this Kicker 6x9, but here you notice that the plug is a little bit different. It's got the 2-prong and the wire is just spliced. And if you don't have an adapter for this, what you can usually do is cut it and test the polarity. You want to do that to get the correct sound and make sure all the speakers are wired up the same. What I'll be doing is using a tool like this. This can check the polarity as well as RCA outputs on amplifiers. Here's the 2 connectors. First, we'll have to cut the wire. That way we can test it on the speaker side and still have some left over to attach the new plug. Alright, I got the wire spliced, and you also want to do this because the colors are not always going to be black and red, so that you know which one is positive and negative. And here I have the wires connected, one on each side. It doesn't really matter, and what you want to do is press on the speaker test. This will make the cone jump up or down. We want it to go up in the correct direction. There you can see it's jumping up. That means it's actually right. So green and yellow is the red, which is positive, and the other wire is going to be our negative. If the wires were reversed, the cone will move down. Let me try that. Now the wires are reversed, and we'll test it out again. You can see the speaker moving down. And I took the screen off from here so you can see it jump better. But there's the factory screen on there. And now I know that if I grab the speaker like this, the left side is the positive terminal, the right side is the negative terminal. And that means this speaker will be the same. Gray and yellow will be positive, and the gray, or yeah, gray with the purple stripe is our negative on this speaker. You can also test them out to see if they're good or bad just by pressing over here. It's a tone generator. It helps to find out blown speakers. On the aftermarket wiring, the one with the black stripe is always negative, and it also looks a little bit smaller. On the left side, you can see the terminal is wider. That's the positive, and it has no stripe on there. But there's my crimp connectors. You can also solder these. It's all up to you. In this case, I'm using crimp caps. These are not a waterproof connection. That means I'll just keep the crimp caps on the inner side of the door because water does run back here. And that should be good right there. Just keep it away from any moving parts like the window regulator and glass. I'm working on the back speaker, and you can see how wet it is back here. All that rainwater in the door panel. Usually this is what messes up the wiring, and that's why a lot of people have problems with aftermarket speakers. And now you're ready for a plug and play connection. There's our positive and our negative. All right, the speaker's in, and you can see where my wire is coming out, and I have the butt connectors on the inside of the panel so they won't get wet.
And I thought, what's the worst that could happen? So I picked up the phone and I called him. I'm telling you, I was ecstatic, could not believe it. Would recommend.
If you don't have a tester, don't worry, you can also make your own with some spare wire and a 12-volt battery. This one is a Milwaukee 12-volt. All you want to do is put some spade terminals on it, insert it at the top. It'll have the plus and minus, and you can go ahead and test out your speaker. Let's try it out. All you want to do is just touch on them. I'm using one hand, but it should be easier with two. There you can see it's jumping up. That means it's the wrong way. And remember, yellow was positive, so we're gonna flip these wires around. Just be careful not to touch them. I'm just doing it with one hand, remember, but here we go. And there you can see there's the correct polarity, but I'll also have the correct tool down below in the description for you guys. And if this video was helpful or you like this content, don't forget to like and share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.